So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the fans, here I am with my some speech delivering. It's not a speech. If specifically, if I have to say, I will say that it's a comedy role that will be played by me on the occasion of my admire, my love, my respect, my pride, my proud, my dear father. Happy birthday to you, Papaji. Happy birthday. So there is so many things in our life, but I want to take or highlight the hot spots which happened in our life. Especially it's about me and my brothers. It's about us. So what happened actually when we were a child? So what happened? You everybody know very well that this genuine thing, it's not very unique. So what is happened actually on that day, that we were out in a field playing out there our favorite game. Okay, fine. Then what happened? We suddenly feel the presence in that ground, and one man is standing out there picking up or having a stick in the hand, and it was you. And let me clear that it's not like very obvious. Actually, that happened because that time we supposed to be in the coaching, or we are somehow, I think we are getting late. So we should early in the home for the tuition, for the coaching, but we were still playing in the ground out there. So obviously any parent will think and you go. So, and one more thing I want to highlight and say that you play very nice badminton, and the rackets, the way you respond to the opponents, the way you smash, the fast speed you have, the way of judgment, everything is skill that you have developed, inculcated inside you in respect of all the fields, wherever, in which department or sector you go. It's not hidden from all of us, and so many things happen. So I'm here not about to you and giving a long lengthy speech. I'm here just to perform on this very special day. It's your day. I'm having my time. This is dedicated to you. I'm here for a comedy role, or what is for playing a comedy, that stand-up comedians, you can say. In that sequence, it's something somehow will be similar in that way, but I'm not that much. Okay, you can understand. I can understand everything. So what happened actually? I was moving. Whenever you go in the morning out in the street, so you find that the newspaper boy, they suddenly feel or they think that you are the next target of their. So why they think that you are the target? Because you have a newspaper in your hand, right? In your hand. So they suddenly got a notion or idea that you may be his next target. Next target maybe means that he wants to make you a regular customer. So it's not your fault that he is staring at you, making you awkward position, putting you in an awkward position that you are getting. Why this guy is staring at me? It's only because you have a newspaper in your hand. So not only one newspaper, boys. Whoever across around you, surrounded the position, the area, everyone will stare at you with that thinking that you may navigate or you may have some bilateral ties with regarding this dealing of, understand. So when further moving ahead, one more thing very interesting is that people talk about women empowerment. I think women has achieved women empowerment, that adjective, the empowerment has now working nicely. There is no more stereotype thinking in our society, and I think that patriarchal culture must go, because we witness that when you sometimes have heard, or sometimes you may notice that people, they one specific incident I want to discuss with you, that when I was there in the market or somewhere far from my home, like, okay, some guys are there very much fed up with or in this lockdown and all this pandemic has, everything has changed the activity, the way of the living, everything has now become changed. So what happened, the people there holding in his hand the whole India, the entire India is in hand. How we can say that? Because he has hold, or he has a Hindustan in his hand, right? So Hindustan is a newspaper. So what he is doing with that Hindustan, he is simply giving a that show off that he is reading actually while walking on the street road. He pretend like that he is reading the newspaper, but the moment he sees that couple, they were approaching or they were crossing the road, he suddenly has dropped his newspaper like this. He was in that position, and suddenly in this position, because that couple is crossing the road, so he may have some problem, and he was not that adult or very youth kind of person. He was about near about 50 plus years old. So we can say that what the circumstances in his home, that or how the equation with his wife, so he's not no any more interest in his personal wife, and he is staring some other else property. So it is not and this should not be tolerated at any cost. So what I mean to say that how long we will see, and we will say that women are supposed to face such incidents. We are not, and we don't have any right? Because we are in 21st century. where we talk about women empowerment. So this incident was about to finish. The one more linked incident happened while crossing some few meters ahead of that point. What happened actually is that when I moved some little ahead, then I saw that one girl is riding like a what? It's not cycle. She is riding motorbike. Yes, motorcycles is riding. If I speaking, if I say technically, then she is riding a motorbike, and not to riding. Actually, that will give you a feeling that it's like a Tom and Jerry. Have you seen that Tom and Jerry program? How they, without having any rules, regulation, they suddenly will ride over the, across the, over the roof sometime in the air, while sometime over the water surface in Tom and Jerry. Somehow, in that fashion, girl thinking that they have achieved women empowerment. Okay, so might be she is not mature enough, so that is her personal problem. So what I mean to say is, this is not the real meaning of that. So we need to think about the rules, regulation. Okay, you are in hurry, so you can have your time, you can see the rules and regulations, then okay, no problem, not at all. So this is only in the sequence on the sideline of my stand-up comedy, so it should not be taken by anyone seriously, or that maybe is like so collateral to someone's may get hurt or kind of think that it is so I'm not in that way. So it is entirely different. So one more incident, let me draw your attention on that incident, is that what's happened actually. So government is thinking so about people welfare, about people benefits, people profit, how people become more economically strength and can enhance their livelihood and all. Okay, fine. But one more person, one more guy is there in our society who is thinking more than government about the benefit, about the profit of the people, about the us, how we can get more profit, benefit. And you know who is that guy? Any guess? That guy is the thelawala in the street. Yes, the one who is coming with wheelers, four-wheelers, sometime on thela. He will randomly pick some trousers, some shorts, some shirts, some pants, some lower, some kinds of like daily use clothes. So he will pick and he will bring into the market, and he will say very proudly, he will shout that company ka, actually that was the hidden thing. Company ka, he will say that aapka fayda, company ka prachar. It means your profit and company's advertisement. But actually it is more need to be focused in this sector. We need to think that and there is, if you think that that guy is selling instead of selling that clothes, if he has to sell the diseases. So how he will sell? He will say that okay, this is coronavirus, this is HIV/AIDS, this is tuberculosis, this is cholera, this is jaundice, this is malaria, this is like a fever. So people will also come and say, I want to have I don't want he will say, sir, you want coronavirus, this is in trend, so you need to experience this and you need to just have this. So I will say, no, coronavirus is much more, I'm getting tired of that. So I want just give me tuberculosis, because tuberculosis I need. Okay, tuberculosis, you can take tuberculosis, that is beside the coronavirus. In between that, jaundice and malaria. Some other guy, women will come and approach to him and will say, I need fever. Oh, sorry, that thing we are not have fever. It's very light and you can take it as from anywhere. So this is only for the main principal diseases, main major diseases that we are in the trend. Those only those diseases which are in trend. So you cannot take this fever. Okay, thank you. So these things will go in that way. So next, what to say? Yeah, one more thing is that when you see that what? Yeah, I was like going somewhere. Suddenly, one girl at distance of somewhat 100 meter. So she was doing pranam, like giving this gesture. So I was shocked. Oh my God! I don't know her. Has something went wrong or something have happened with her? What's wrong in that? What happened? Am I a politician? I'm not a saint or the very renowned or anything like that. Why she is giving this gesture? It was my notion at the time. But the moment I moved somewhat ahead, as close to her, then I get that she actually in front of her there was a temple. Okay, fine. And then while one more thing happened, that so many things happen. When you observe, when you see, it's become like comedy. That's it. So it's all depend on you, how you take it as. So about my father, there is no word to explain about him. He is a true man. He's a lively personality on this in this universe, and there is no such award, even the Bharat Ratna can measure him or justify him. This is there is no such indicator, to measure him in this universe. So he's you have heard that some guy is like father of green revolution, some guy is father of white revolution, some are father of computer, some are father of space, right? So but above all, I can say proudly and with pride, I can say that you are the father of mine. You are fabulous. You are splendid. You are just mesmerizing. I don't have even words how terrific you are, how well potential you have in your field, how much effort you have made the, to make this country, make your, where you are in that environment, in that surrounding areas, how people get connected easily with you, how humility is inside you, how everything that it is very living, it is very easy to understand you by your face, by your move, by your laugh, by your the way you walk. Everything is just phenomenal, phenomenal, and it is also what I need to say. You are my golden city, you are my Manchester, you are my Silicon Valley, you and mommy is my twin city. You are my space, universe, everything. You simply mean to me. Yeah, in lockdown, in this quarantine, the position, the transition, sudden change, people don't have now the feeling in the sense of that they have a habit of doing some what the previous situation was before the lockdown. After lockdown, having this quarantine or these things, so they don't have now the idea. Now the school reopened. So what happened? The students of standard 6, 7, 8, what they're doing in this Olympic scenario is that they have the pen, pencils, so they start doing